All the gangs in GTA 5, like Ballas, Vagos, and Families, only exist within the game. But what if I told you that all the gangs in the game are inspired by real-life gangs? In this video, we'll show you which real gangs the GTA gangs are based on, so stick with me until the end. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything about gangs and the world of crime. Starting with the Families and Ballas, it's quite obvious that these two gangs have a very similar culture. The only way to differentiate their members is by their colors. This is a clear reference to the Crips and Bloods, two very powerful African-American gangs with similar cultures, considered two of the largest gangs in the world. However, in GTA 5, we don't have enough information to define which is which, so we need to go back to GTA San Andreas. With the information provided in the game, it's clear to make the connection and conclude that the Ballas are the Crips, and CJ's Families are the Bloods. The Vagos gang is heavily inspired by the Mexican gangs Florencia 13 and 18th Street Gang, two highly influential groups in Los Angeles, similar to how the Vagos have a significant influence in Los Santos, being the largest gang of Latin origin. The Aztecas can be concluded to be inspired by the Sureños for a few reasons. Just as the Sureños have less influence in Los Angeles compared to other gangs like the Crips, Bloods, and MS-13, the Aztecas have less influence in Los Santos compared to the others. The Sureños also have connections in many American states, just like the Aztecas have strong ties to the drug trade in Blaine County in GTA. The Marabunta Grande, active throughout Los Santos, was inspired by the Mara Salvatrucha, the MS-13, one of the strongest Latin gangs in Los Angeles. Both have very similar cultures and appearances, with Salvadoran origins. A point of interest: the MS-13 is known as the most violent gang in the world due to numerous inhumane crimes, especially in Central America. The Triads and the Kaking Pai were likely inspired by the real street gangs Wah Ching and Asian Boys, two influential Asian gangs in Los Angeles and Long Beach. We can also include the Yakuza, a globally known criminal mafia, completing the mix of these three organizations to create the Asian criminals in GTA 5. The Armenian Mafia has a clear reference to the Armenian Power Gang, active in Los Angeles. Its members are primarily Armenian, but also include other ethnicities from the Middle East and the Caucasus. They have ties with the Mexican Mafia and Russian organized crime, engaging in activities like forced protection, card cloning, kidnapping, and loan sharking. The Lost MC were inspired by the classic biker gangs that exist throughout the United States. There isn't one specific gang that inspired the Lost MC, but their primary inspiration was likely the Hells Angels, very strong in California and New York. Just like the Lost are influential throughout the GTA 5 map, and also appear in GTA 4 in Liberty City. The Hells Angels are involved in extortion, merchandise theft, and drug trafficking, especially methamphetamine, and you already know what the Lost MC does. Lastly, the Madrazo Cartel references Mexican cartels in action movies, and the O'Neill brothers refer to hillbilly criminal groups producing drugs in California, also frequently seen in action movies. Leave a comment if you think we missed any gangs in this video, and subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss anything about gangs, their history, and territories.